in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. So here's the lefty, Skubal.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners.
Well, in Skubal's most recent games, he has struggled by his standards, but still has been damn good and avoided losses in each of those games.
Fastball in for a strike, and this one is off and running.
But he's been touched up a little bit and often early. Changeup will miss. To O'Neill Cruz.
And
that's ball in.
Corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the
Eric
block.
coming out firing.
Over and over again, this guy demonstrates
That's a bullet down the right field line. In a 2-strike count, it'll be extra bases for O'Neill Cruz.
And he's there with a leadoff double.
Really nice
Oh
job
my.
with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Off the bat, that one registered at 105.
Not really sure.
Man. That is
I think that missed kind of over the middle of the plate.
The numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like
This is
that,
what we just
more
said.
often
Oh,
than
yeah.
not, you're picking up a knock.
That's a hanging curveball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham? He retired.
And there's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Oh, you are kidding me.
And a base hit up the middle.
Baez with a bullet of a throw. He hooked the hell out of it. It's 1-0 Pirates. 2 batters in.
And it's 1-0.
Oh, a swing like that.
100-mile-an-hour exit velocity to each of the first 2 Pirates, and Tommy Pham went down and got that sucker.
Ryan Reynolds here.
I'm liking what I've seen from
Oh,
him at the
my.
Dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing, and that ball smashed.
What is happening?
That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Carpenter gets it in the corner. They will stop the runner at third. The first 3 Pirates have reached here against Tarek.
You can tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off.
Current favorite here in franchise for the Cy Young.
And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
Oh, my goodness.
Fastball for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Next pitch,
Oh,
a slider that misses outside.
It's great to get on the board in
This
the
could
first
unravel
frame of the ball
quickly.
game, but here's an opportunity for them to really
Fly ball.
And a ball lifted in the
Green
air.
will get
Green
behind
settles
it.
under Makes the grab.
Throw home.
Runner
Looks
tags
like
for
he
home.
hooked that too. Yep.
He'll score on the sac fly. It's
2-0
2-zip.
Pittsburgh.
In that
RBI sac
situation, you're
fly.
looking to get
Spencer
something in the zone
Horwitz.
that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
This is Joey Bart.
Bring
Looking
on
to
Bart.
rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the corner for a strike.
I'm perplexed.
In the dirt, blocked.
Runner will not advance. 2-1 on Bart. All this damage on only 14 pitches for Scoob.
The pitch.
Man, and to think we had O'Neill Cruz down to 2 strikes. And then a 2-strike double.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-2 now.
That one called just inside.
Unbelievable.
Trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it though. But
that's fouled off.
The corner.
It didn't clip the corner. It was in.
Reynolds leads off second with 1.
Almost fully.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Unbelievable.
Pitch on 3-2, right around the knees,
I mean, you could say the damage that the Pirates have done early on is our own fault, but man, we had an out there.
2 hits over the last 5 games.
There you go. Fucking make it up.
It's 0-1. Runners at first and second.
Good
with
God.
Gone here in the second game of the series. The next pitch misses.
Too bad it's not as impactful as literally robbing us of a strikeout. In the first inning of what has already been a bad inning.
He's mixing his pitches really well.
This has also been a problem as of late with Tarek. He has not been able to work deep into games.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top.
Strikeout of Key Brian Hayes is Skubal's first strikeout. 7th batter of the inning.
Even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Oh, you can't be serious! A third run in the inning will come around to score on just a bloop over the head of Torkelson for Liover Peguero.
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
It's not even a bad pitch.
Nick Gonzalez digs in now. That one a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
I mean, this is disaster.
2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And if we don't get back in this, we're going to load the bases.
This at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance.
It's a swinging strike.
Right here.
Oh my! Right at Torque, it's over his head! 2 runs are gonna come home!
It's 5-0.
The Pittsburgh Pirates have put up 5 on Tarek Skubal, 2 of them on that! A sinker that missed the plate inside!
Goes 5 feet,
taken the other way.
38 years old.
The Pirates will bat around to right, and Carpenter, and the nightmare start is over.
And that is that. But 9 batters hit in
I can't comprehend what just happened to us.
It's the Pirates 5. The Tigers coming.
We threw 1 bad pitch that whole inning, and the Pittsburgh Pirates just fucking wrecked our shit.
And we're back. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I can't wait for Andrew Heaney to look like Tarek Skubal when Tarek Skubal has not looked like Tarek Skubal.
He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now here is Jahmai Jones.
I mean, you can't make that shit up.
Way high. 1-0.
Gifted a free base runner because the umpire didn't want to call a strike that was clearly a strike.
He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
5 runs on 5 hits before the Tigers had an at-bat.
And that is out of play.
And, you know, if we see what we saw out of the Pirates today that we did last night, scoring 5 is going to be hard.
And a 1-2. Liner snagged at first.
Dude, how many times in a 3-week span can this game just fuck with you?
A patient approach and controlling the strike zone, and they do it better than anyone.
First batter, line drive. Well, we had
league.
2 balls hit to our first baseman that he couldn't get, so that's
for the
outstanding.
opposing pitcher, the opposing staff, because you're not going to go through these hitters quickly. They're going to be lengthy at bats. They're going to foul off pitches, and many times end up taking a close pitch for ball 4 that pitcher maybe thought was
fastball at 90.
So, you know, teams like this, they can be really good in the long haul. Don't expect just the short stints and explosive innings, but over the course of 9 innings, you look up and
that's
they
just
usually
a start
have one
that you
more run
can't.
than you do.
You can't fathom. Skubal hasn't lost a start since the Dodgers on opening day.
One down, base is empty.
And you're going to tell me that it's the Pittsburgh Pirates that are going to be the second ones to do it.
That one misses. 3-1.
At least the umpire's all over the place on both sides. Very worried about that. That one's going to be a fair ball. Slapped down the right field line by Glaber. Throw coming in, not in time. Well, that's massive because as much as it would be nice to have Glaber hit a home run in that spot, we need base runners. You allow 5 in the first inning, you need base runners.
The thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here comes Torque to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
A little jumpy. You know, we want to get back in this game early so bad, but it's probably going to take some time.
Inside, just missed.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him
1-1
up
on
a bit.
Torkelson.
Mission accomplished.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1.
Now, unfortunately for us, we have Kerry Carpenter, I think, batting in the 4-hole here, which isn't great.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2-2.
Torque was right over the top of it.
Second with one away.
Oh, man.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. This
is a team that has struggled to barrel up fastballs really for the last 2-3 games. Hoping today's not the case.
Man at second. Just missed.
Really good takes.
Full on Torkelson. Ground ball.
To the left.
Paguero's throwing plenty of time for the second out. Not what we needed.
The right fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. He set a new
Take one of those rare carp homers against the lefty
here.
here.
Set the bar as high as possible now. And it's fouled away.
Good news is that Andrew Heaney is certainly making mistakes with his pitches. He's not on the edges like yesterday's starter was. Ground ball picked at third. Scoreless first for the Tigers. Like, I genuinely feel like disheartened. Like, I don't know what. I have no idea what just happened to us. I can't comprehend.
Set to go. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Well, just like it started. O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz
Oh, come on! O'Neal Cruz with two strike. I would say doubles. He's going to third.
And he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than
oh
that.
My
that
God!
Down and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive.
I could plunk Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. Just missed.
On the mound.
I mean, Skubal might not go through 4.
So if he can hit the reset button.
Oh, you are kidding me.
And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run. And that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I'm perplexed.
Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch.
I am.
But in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to
stunned.
hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Swing and a
it's another
ball,
hard hit ball. Baez underneath it.
Hauls it in for
there will be no tag.
The first baseman, number 2, Spencer Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz, the next to hit. Drove in a run.
Here's Horwitz.
His first time out. And that one clips the corner.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
This is what we expect.
Jahmai
Jones underneath that.
Jones
Second
pulls
out.
it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Joey Bart.
I don't even know how you come
He
back
reached
from
out a walk
this.
his first time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Long run for Carpenter. Torres wants no part of it.
And makes the grab.
The Pirates
And that's
add
the
on
third out.
another.
1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Down to
Like
the
this
bottom of the
exactly,
second.
this
It's the
feels
Pirates
like
6,
opening day.
And the Tigers nothing.
Skubal allowed 5-6 runs, something like that in the first inning, and Tigers just never had a
Bottom of the inning.
chance.
Now it's the DH, Wenzel Perez.
Got Pirates having their second at-bats. There have been 4 Tigers at-bats.
And that
To
one is
right.
lifted in the air. McCutcheon
Got a
runs
chance.
back to get it.
That is a fair ball up
So
and into the
that's
stands.
an automatic double.
The automatic double.
A dive from McCutcheon. He missed it. And sadly, it does bounce into the stands. That's at least 3 bases for Wenzel.
Just no worries in
If
the
that
world.
stays in
You know
play.
what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Oh, man.
So man aboard. Dylan
Well, that's
Dingler
massive.
up now for the Tigers.
Got to string together hits here. Got to get runs.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Perez leads off second with nobody out.
Shoot me.
And a foul
Fouled
ball.
away. Just looking for the fastball on that outer edge. Not exactly up, though. So slight hesitation.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
In terms of locations, probably Heaney's best at bat. Thus far.
Ball 1 there.
1-2. And 2-2.
That's outside.
There is still a long way to go in this thing. And we need to remind ourselves that because it's a long road back.
Out towards
Hard
left
hit
center.
from Dingler. Carrying back there.
And he makes the
Tagging up
catch.
is
Running takes the
Wenzel.
second.
Wild
And
throw.
the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Productive out. As Wenzel Perez is up
Here's Riley Green.
to third. And now Riley Green.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Not going to do anything with that.
One away.
Better to take
runner
it.
at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Smart approach by
Away from
Heaney.
this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Fouled
And a
off.
foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 0-2.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Wow, certainly would have been nice if we got that back in the first, huh?
Trey Sweeney getting ready to hit.
Man, oh man.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
Late on the changeup. Not a good sign.
Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Slap left field. Run will score.
The runner from third comes across as they get one back.
If we can get Skub back,
it's 6-1.
get another couple good innings out of him, let the Tigers bats claw ourselves back into this.
Here's Baez,
We might not be
leading the
done.
American League in hitting
And I mean,
today.
here's Javier Baez. Big chance.
Swinging a
Thought that
foul
ball was
out
coming
of
back,
play.
middle of the plate, never did. Ground ball to third. Oh, that's in the sweet spot, too.
Inning over. But the
Stunned.
RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. New inning getting
Leading off for
started
Pittsburgh,
at the plate
the
for
third baseman,
Pittsburgh,
number
Key Brian
13,
Hayes.
Key Brian Hayes.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple
Think
of
we
innings,
need to
pretty
say
rough,
that
I think
Skubal
the
needs a
skipper's
clean
looking
inning.
for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. That one lifted to left.
That'll help.
Green settles under it.
Well, when an
And out
inning
number one
doesn't
on the
start
grab.
with O'Neal Cruz, it has started well.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lee
Lee
Over.
over
And all that
the next Pirate
bragging,
did.
if you will,
Doubled his first
about
time.
how we really, owned O'Neal Cruz last season and for the most part last night. Maybe
On the ground.
came back to bite us. Backhanded Sweeney. Got a lot of
Puts it
speed
across.
down the line,
Two
two
away.
away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little
The
bit,
batter.
hit the ball.
So
in
here's
the ground, kill someone
Gonzalez, who
while
had
you're
the
at it.
odd
Gonzalez.
2 RBI single on a sinker down and in.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Stays alive.
Missed their spot. That is a
And that
fair
one hit
ball
to
for the
first.
moment.
He
Torque
takes
right
it
on top
himself
of the
to
bag.
And that'll do it.
When
And
we
1, 2,
needed it
3
most,
go the
it is a
Pirates.
1,
They
2,
still
3
lead,
inning
though,
for
6-1.
Derek Skubal. Tigers, though, down 5.
Back in Comerica
Leading up
Park.
for the
Here's
Tigers,
Jemai Jones.
the
Top of the
first
Tigers order, Jemai Jones leads off hitless and, well, only a couple at bats on the year.
And that's in
That's
the
the
dirt.
ball.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
That one fouled off.
Jemai pretty much only going to start games when left-handers are on the mound, and we just don't see that many of them.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Down low, 2-1. And also getting to the Pirates bullpen early would be beneficial.
Ground ball left
Foul.
side. And that's just foul.
His eyes got
Hold
big.
it.
He saw that changeup way out in front. Better
Flew
to
open.
pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Misses.
Full count.
And a full countdown.
Jones is not overly quick on the base pass, but capable base runner.
That one
Ball
misses.
four. Take
So
your
a
base.
lead off.
It looked like a ball for so long to me, too, but apparently the
He
umpire
even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate.
says it's a
but
ball
as hitter,
anyway.
You'll take that all day.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
And first
A
offering
little
is
too
fouled
far
off.
inside to try and
Jones
pull.
aboard here at first with
Decent
nobody
swing
out.
on it, but good fastball.
Next offering is fouled back.
I don't know what happened there. Perfect swing for that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider up high. Could set us up for a curveball up there, but hopefully be ready to mash it.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
No idea how we fouled that off. None. That one hit hard by Glaber. Right field, that one is down. Torres to second. Jahmai Jones will stop at third.
Everything came together for him.
Tigers are going to get back in this game. Well, we're in business right now.
Because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
That was a borderline call to go for 2 there because that ball just sat up pretty. Almost right where he needed to throw it there for McCutchen.
Fouled off.
How did we miss that?
2 in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third.
About ready to scream torque bomb.
Just
No,
missed.
that missed. That's a ball.
Very least,
1-1.
this is a big inning so far here for the pitch count of Andrew Heaney. And I mean, we taxed the Pirates bullpen last night.
The way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Went after that and shouldn't have.
Base runners at second and
Damn
third
it.
here. No outs.
2-2.
Foul
Tip into the glove.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he
Oh.
got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think
It is Carpenter.
a little more out over the plate.
Cubs got rained out too.
Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Carpenter
That's a ball.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And
2-0.
another
That missed.
ball.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Oh.
Second and third, 1 away.
End of the bat there for Carp. Ground ball, base hit. Back up the middle, might get 2 runs home. Rounding third, coming home, sliding, and in, 6-3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put
A
great
2 RBI
swing on it.
single for
Right on
Kerry
time,
Carpenter.
good balanced approach and just blasted it through the infield.
I got so worried about that dive from the catcher.
Next is the Tigers DH, Wenzel Perez. Doubled in his first AB.
Wenzel 1 for 1. And Wenzel with another one. That one is down. Perez moving into second. He's in there.
Not gonna get him, he's in there.
Tying run to the plate with 1 away here in the third. 2 in scoring position as Wenzel Perez has 2 doubles.
2 on, 1 out.
It is Dingler.
In now.
That's not it. That's not it.
Still
Don't even
only
need to
1
be
out here in the inning.
going after that, to be honest. Not with what I was trying to do.
That's down. That's a ball.
Yeah, his pitch count's just about dead. These Pittsburgh starters, I don't think either one of them through these first 2 games going to get through 5.
One is fouled off.
Another good pitch at the knees. Pitch number 60 here for Heaney. That one's through, right side. 6-4.
Throw comes in and holds the runner at third.
RBI Dylan Dingler.
There's still only 1 away.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are
Tigers
going to
down
keep
6-0.
coming at you, trying to get you into the
Storming back.
corner and knock you out.
Here's the left fielder, Riley Green. He was a
Riley
strikeout
Green with a
victim his
chance to
first
make it a
time.
1-run game.
That's outside. Ball 1.
Well, he's
Ball
just
one.
getting
We got a
straight
couple of
hits, and
left-handers
now
due
behind
up
in this
here.
count to this hitter. Might be
Green
a
and
good time
Sweeney.
for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
You know, it's not a double play. Not a double play.
Snags it for the second out.
It sucks, but it could have been way worse.
Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And next up for the Tigers,
Trey Sweeney 1 for 1.
singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ball 1.
1-0.
Perez, the runner at third. Dingler at first. 2 out of the
Quite unlikely, but a Trey Sweeney home run gives us the lead. It's not a home run. Throw on to second. Barely got the out over there. Big inning for the Tigers, though. Fully back in this game. 6-4 as we head to the fourth.
Pirates 6 and the Tigers 4. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Not a great game for Tarek Skubal's ERA, but it's one of those that, what can you do? There just weren't many mistakes that led to this happening, if you will,
1-1
for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
In the air,
To right
side.
right at Carpenter.
And there's one away.
Scoop can start getting
Back to
some
the
quick
top of the
outs.
lineup, O'Neal Cruz.
You never
the
know
next
what can
Pirate to
happen.
hit. And first offering is fouled off.
O'Neal Cruz is 2 for 2.
Well, here's the deal.
With a
not
double
everyone
and a
remembers.
triple.
Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh
he's down
in
2
2017
strikes
for Tony Watson.
for the
That's a rare
third
trade the
straight
Dodgers
at
just
bat.
might regret.
Foul tip into the glove. Strikeout for Skubal.
Baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having
Strikeout total not going to be probably all that high here tonight.
Pham
For the
stands
American
in
League
now
strikeout
and watches
leader.
Strike 1.
3 for 5 against Skubal, but 2 of those hits tonight.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for
Curveball
something
smack to
off-speed
Torkelson.
away.
Second straight 1-2-3 inning for Tarek Skubal.
Down in order go the Pirates.
Momentum
They're up 6-4.
to the Tigers. Down 2. Baez, Jones, and Torres are due up.
Bottom 4, the
Leading
batter
up
now,
for the
Javier
Tigers,
Baez.
the center fielder.
This guy's just a tremendously
Ground out for
talented
Javi.
Gold Glove
Rolled
caliber
over a
type out there.
fastball at the
Offensively, He can
knees.
do some things, but also has some streakiness as well.
No,
I
that
think the
missed.
key is just trying to find a way for him to be
One ball,
consistent
no
day
strikes.
in and day out.
I think
he
we
saves
could
runs in the outfield, so that's
get
gonna
Andrew
buy him more
Heaney
time
out this
to
inning.
work things out at the dish.
And another
2-0.
ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Pulled the trigger too early. Oh, just barely, though. 3-1.
No, that's
There.
out.
Now 3-1.
Pitch number 69.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Count is full.
Right. Ground
That
ball
one down the
foul.
line and
Slowed the heater down all the way to 89. And Javi. Leadoff single.
Man aboard on the leadoff.
Pretty
single.
Tigers won't quit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Tying run to the plate. It is the hitless
He's 0 for 1.
Jahmai Jones.
Squirts away a little bit. No.
Wait a
advance
darn
good
second.
behind the dish.
His fastball just got slower than
Nobody out,
advertised.
runner at first.
88. Fouled away just like that, 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
I didn't think they would pitch Tommy Jones so tough, but they are.
Breaking ball inside. 1-2 the count.
But we saw Joey Wentz last night. Didn't work out all that well for the Pirates.
By Derek Shelton. Ferguson getting cranked up as well. That's
2-2.
Runner at first with
Walked to Tommy Jones last time up. Whoa, man.
And that's ball 3. This count runner not known for his speed, but I think
a lot of confidence in that take.
Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Hard hit, Tommy Jones. Left center field going back. Way back. It is off the wall. Jones hustling back to first. He will get there. O'Neal Cruz dropped it in center field.
Vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it.
First hit as a Tiger for Tommy Jones. No, it never touched the glove of Cruz.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Andrew Heaney.
Pitching change for the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Back with a new arm.
He will not lose this game.
Very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA,
but is responsible for the 2 runners on base.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1 to Gleyber. Man, if only I could kick this fucking sinus shit. 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate.
Ground ball. It could be 2. And it will be.
Oh, man, what a smooth double
Fresh
play.
out of the bullpen, Bailey Falter
The first baseman.
gets a big double play. But they did bring on a left-hander to face Torque.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. 0 for 2 in this one.
Good swing from Gleyber, bad result.
That one inside, and that's ball
I'm not
1.
sure if we need to expect
2 outs and a runner
anything
at third. We're here
thrown
in the
here
bottom
to
of the 4th.
Torkelson.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after.
Torque
Low
has
90s,
thrived with
a lot
runners
better
in
than
scoring
trying to hit the
position.
high 90s.
Hard hit, right field, going back. That one is down. Up and off the wall. Tigers down a run.
At second, as a run scores on the play.
Well, back with
Double
the
for
run as he brings
Torkelson.
on the run. He hit that ball really
And now
well
it'll be
deep
Carpenter.
right there. Got a pitch to drive and just
Man,
stay
Tigers are
there.
using all fields tonight, aren't they?
Through the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kerry Carpenter.
Base hit
up
from
now for the
Carpenter
Tigers.
could tie it.
A chance for more damage right here.
And it will, potentially. Torkelson, rounding third, coming home. 6-6.
He's safe. It's 6-6.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
6 straight runs for the Tigers to tie this thing.
Hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
2 outs, runner on first. Wenzel
Here is
Perez
Wenzel.
up now for the Tigers. And a curve is down and in. Perez in his 2nd season, 25 years old.
Second straight
He's knocked
day.
in 9
A
over his
Pittsburgh
last 10
starter
games.
has not even reached the 5th.
2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Skubal, for the moment, off the hook. Some good fastballs so far in the at-bat, though, from Bailey Falter. 1 and 2. Woo!
Connect on the curveball,
Can't be mad at that.
out.
It's one of the pitches of the game for the Pittsburgh staff.
We played 4.
Tommy Jones misses a home run by inches. Torkelson and Carpenter tie it.
Ready now for the fifth inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds.
Skubal back to work. That's in there.
You know, these Pirates, simply put,
Didn't have good
are
career
producing a lot
numbers.
of quality swings. They have 5 extra base
Reynolds,
hits on the stat sheet so far.
one of those
and
hits
that tells me they're
in
seeing
his
the ball out
career
of the
came
pitcher's
tonight.
hand really well.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The 0-2. Take it, strike 3.
K is his third of the game.
Well, they get the
Third strikeout for Tarek, well below his usual numbers, but man, oh man.
Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Tied at 6, and here's the first baseman,
Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz. Fought off foul.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
In there
Got the
for a
call,
strike
wow.
at the bottom of the zone. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else.
Got him looking.
And that's ruled a swing.
Checks.
It's a
Wait.
strikeout.
Well, it's ruled a swing.
Sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page.
Oh, man.
Here's the
Ruled a
Pirates
swing.
catcher
I guess a
now,
swing and
Joey
strikeout, but should have been called anyway.
And that one just misses.
Second
A
time
ball and no
today.
strikes.
Already that's happened.
Fastball catches the corner at the knees. At 96,
Strike
that
two.
pitch is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Got him looking again.
3 straight strikeouts.
Tarek Skubal strikes out the side.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
And the Tigers
That's
take the
electric
lead
stuff
now.
out there
Bottom
on the
5. Who had Skubal?
And we're
Al
back.
Aston
We head to the
Heaney
bottom of the
here.
5th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dylan Dingler.
Dingler, right field. How about extra bases to lead off the 5th? Wild throw coming back in, cut off. Lead-off double for Ding.
Got something he could handle. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Been a popular spot all night for Tigers hitters. Opposite field. Over to the right side.
Now it's going to be Riley Green.
Riley. To center.
Field.
Fairly deep.
Settles underneath it. Makes the catch.
We'll play this
now.
conservative now that we're back in this thing.
Now batting, shortstop.
So the go-ahead run in scoring
Here's Sweeney.
position.
Sweeney.
And up next
1
for
for
Detroit,
2.
Trey Sweeney. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Runner at second here,
Elevated
1
slider.
gone.
Last 8 games, 2 home runs. I think that just goes to show how little Sweeney's played. Whoa!
Swings over the top of that one.
Good luck with that breaking stuff.
Got him swinging for the
Yeah,
strikeout.
that just
Slider
happened.
Got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bites.
Good news
That
is
slider
number 9
was
hitter is
hard
by
out of the
it.
zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but
Ground ball, picked at first
And he grounds
base.
one to the right side.
Throw to the pitcher, Falter.
Pitcher covering the bag.
Tough luck
And
for
the
Javi.
inning
This game
is
remains
over.
tied.
1 left for Detroit. Score remains tied, 6 apiece.
Alright, give me a second. I'm going to try and do something to not sound like
At the
fucking
plate,
currently do.
Brian Hayes.
Skubal back to work in the 6th.
And takes low for ball 1.
Rocket, Torres. Seen that a few times over the last couple games.
They still drive you absolutely crazy.
Leover Peguero, the next Pirates.
I don't know if it helped. I don't know if I feel any better.
Swings and misses. Strike
Overwhelmed.
In the on-deck circle,
The
you really
fastball
wanna
was
use that
Peguero.
opportunity to see some pitches and time
Ground
up the
ball.
fastball. Last thing you
Charging
wanna do
is
miss a
Sweeney.
Good hittable fastball early in the
Two-way.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
How is Tarek going to flirt with going 7 here?
Now a chance for Nick Gonzalez. Right side, hard hit.
81 pitches through 6.
And the Pirates
I think we had 30 through 1.
For the offense that time. Top of the order, 2 up in the
Oh, man.
for the 6th.
Please let us just take the lead here.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Oh, real matchup of world beaters there. Rockies rally from down 5 to win in extras against the Nationals. Elite stuff. Jahmai Jones coming off his first Tigers hit. Chopper.
Ground ball
I don't think he's got a chance. No.
Gonzalez to first in time. And a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
Jahmai might literally only play when we need Meadows to get a day off and we face a lefty.
And that skips in the dirt. Bullpen action for the Pirates.
150
Colin
career
Holderman
home runs for
loosening
Gleyber
up in case
Torres.
he's
I
called
don't even
upon by
really
Aaron
think there was a
Shelton.
mention
Bednar
of his
also
last
getting
one
ready.
being his 150th.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 ball,
He's
1
been
strike.
great in this one. Eye-hand
Some
coordination just
baffling
failed him a
whips,
little bit right
whiffs
there.
today. Really good curveball. Bailey
Bases
Falter.
empty.
I mean, credit to him. Come in and really held us where we were.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2.
And that's
2 balls,
awfully
2
close.
strikes.
I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Yeah,
And it remains
it's a
2-2.
good foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Rocket by Torres. To left field into the corner.
Makes the turn and heads for second.
It'll be an easy 2
And he's
bases for
gonna get the base with
Torres.
1 away as the go-ahead run.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the
23rd
rise.
double,
That's his
which
3rd
might
extra
just
base
tie
of the
Riley
game.
Green.
Rookie ball
I think
was
he's
in a
got
decent
3
spot
doubles.
down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
1 out. Runner at second.
Not been the
Spencer
best
Torkelson
day for
up now
Torres.
for the Tigers.
And a chance now to change that.
1-0.
One around.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds.
I
He's got
was
some good opposite
begging
field power.
begging
What I
for
like
a
about
hanger.
something
Whoa,
being
we
to the
held
right
up,
side
what?
into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read
Don't need to go
and
after
can
that.
determine whether or not he can
1-1.
score on that base hit.
Late on that fastball.
Or that, really, but
Fastball by him elevated, and if
results
you're
probably
not
the
looking
same.
up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
ground ball and a base hit to the right side. We won't score a run on it. I mean, Bailey Falter just found that spot. Not really our preferred.
He's able to shoot that pitch the other
You know,
way.
fastball's up. That one a little bit in.
Inside, and he
Torque just fought it off.
So pretty incredible hands to fight it off. And
Terry
still be
Carpenter
good
is
with
2 for 3 against a left-handed pitcher today.
Now it's the right fielder, Terry Carpenter.
Ball, that's
First
down.
pitch misses.
30th pitch for Bailey Falter. Tigers with a real good chance to take the lead.
That's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Okay. Carpenter has surpassed 100 hits on the year.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first.
That one hit hard. Left center. O'Neal Cruz runs back to get it. I don't think there will be a play. There was a throw. Gleyber Torres slides in. And from down 6 through 2, the Tigers have stormed back.
Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers.
Here is Wenzel. That one's a bullet. Left center field. Wenzel Perez. It is down. Carpenter rounds third. Will score without a throw. Wenzel Perez has his 3rd double of the night. 8 consecutive runs for the Tigers.
And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he
Falter's night is over.
And he's responsible for the runner on
There's a pun in there, but I will not say it.
We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So a
the
lefty
Pirates.
out of the pen, Joey
It is the
Wentz.
3rd left-handed pitcher of the night for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Joey Wentz.
Players a chance to fight back into the game.
The former Tiger who picked up the loss last night.
So runner at second,
And he's on to face
now here's
Ding.
the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Just having a night himself.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Stupid
It's
swing.
0-1.
Perez at second with 2 down. Late with the swing there.
I say that's a stupid swing, but
0-2 hole now. He's going to have to
just
shorten
bad
up, tighten
timing.
things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
I really dug our own grave there in that one.
runs for 'em and they jump ahead.
The Tigers lead for the first time tonight. We head to the late innings.
6.
Scoob will at least start this 7th inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
One more game against these Pirates. It's all we care about. Hasn't been an easy series, to say the least.
Called strike right there.
Tarek, you've done it to him.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The pitch to McCutcheon.
Got a
Fights
piece.
that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Good swing by a longtime vet. Got him looking! Strikeout for Skubal.
First out here in the 7th via the punch out.
He somehow racked up 6.
The outlook of an important inning like this, when you got the leadoff hitter.
I wasn't sure he'd get through the 3rd inning.
When you got a tight game like this, so a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
O'Neal Cruz with a hot start.
Up and in, 1-0.
It's one you want. You don't want to fall behind a guy that's done to you what he's done to us today.
Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Back in it.
And a foul ball. And downstairs.
3-2. Up next, Tommy Pham.
We'll see another payoff pitch.
Haven't used the slider that much today, but man, was that a great swing. Got him looking again! Down goes Cruz.
Next is the Pirates DH. Tommy
2
Pham.
away in the 7th, 92 pitches deep.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Good
Can't
spot
love that.
there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there.
Chopper.
On the mound as he tries to get a better
Torkelson,
sense
it
of the
got
umpire
through.
And it finds its way through.
Third hit of the night for a guy that's retired.
The batter.
Digging
the
in is the
left-fielder,
switch hitting
Brian
outfielder, Brian
Tying
Reynolds.
run to the
1 for
plate,
3.
Brian Reynolds.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially
Getting
playing from
tired, and we
behind.
hope he's not just
hoping to
falling
start
off a
rally
cliff
right
here. Give me Holton, and give me Hannafy. And Mound Visit, actually. Because this could unravel.
Tying run at the plate.
Oh, the way to the backstop. Great bounce to Dingler. Not in time.
And he's into scoring position with 2 away. Wild pitch.
Wow. It's rough. Wild pitch on a fastball.
The tying run at the plate.
Torkelson
Popped up.
tracking back.
On his way over. He's there.
Skubal through 7
And that'll do it.
and has
So
not
no runs here to
allowed a
base hit.
run
No errors and 1 left.
in 5
Midway in
innings.
inning number 7, and it's time
And I
to
want to
switch.
say 1 or
It's
2
the
hits
Tigers
since
8
then.
And the Pirates 6.
That kind of night for him.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back in a new
Pirates.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the
Number
7th.
64.
Caleb Ferguson.
It is yet another left-hander.
So he relies on getting that soft contact and the
Green,
defense doing work
Sweeney,
behind him.
and
They'll have to be
Baez.
on their toes with him on the bump.
Green,
Rips one
base
to
hit,
left.
left
That's a base
field,
hit.
just like that.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was
16th
easy, but
Tigers
it was
hit
harder
of the
than it
night.
needed to be, thanks to the
We have
bad
doubled
job.
up
Those small moments can be
the
costly.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
So digging in, Trey Sweeney.
I wonder. It's not really worth it. I was going to say put Rogers in there.
Ferguson
All right.
in his 8th season. He features a 4-seam fastball.
Sweeney does have a hit
a
tonight.
slurve, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0.
2-0.
And that one
That's the
missing
ball.
low.
2-0.
And back up the middle and through.
Base hit. Throw back in quickly.
Tigers will
First
not
and second
stop.
now with nobody out.
Not how they saw that working out. Left-hander on against 2 lefties to start the inning. They both reach. Here's Baez.
There's a strike.
It hasn't been Javi's night. They're treating him like a very serious threat.
And a foul ball.
And the 0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it
Nasty
away.
sinker. Hard sinker.
First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
And into left field. It is down.
Head into left field.
Bases are loaded. Nobody out.
Right here.
And the
Bases
top of the
loaded.
order, 2 up
Nobody
here
out.
for the Tigers. So 3 straight righties.
He's been really hot lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Will the
Bases
Pirates
loaded.
finally
Nobody
go
out.
to a right-handed
Jemai
pitcher?
Jones, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front
0-1.
that time.
Swing and a miss and the fastball well low for Jemai Jones.
And that is out of play.
They need a strikeout.
I got launched. Well, foul, but launched.
Double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And that's too
1 ball,
high.
2 strikes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2-2 on Jones.
Ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you
Dug
take
this
that
hole
pitch. That's as
ourselves
close
in this
as it
at-bat.
gets.
Make it full with nowhere to put him.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball.
Gotta be
game.
thinking a
You
good
know
pitch
that
to
they
hit
don't
here.
wanna walk you, so
Glaber
you're gonna
has had
get
a
pitch
great
to hit.
night.
You just better not miss it.
Got him looking.
It wasn't a great pitch to hit. It was a great pitch from Caleb Ferguson.
He got the strikeout
Now
looking.
batting,
You know, at the
second
plate,
baseman,
looks like it's a
Glaber.
fastball off the corner the entire way until just that very last second when that cutting action takes over.
Outstanding
Brings it back to
pitch.
clip the outside corner. You just got to
3 extra base hits
Overall, that's
tonight
just
for
a nasty
Glaber Torres.
Glaber Torres up to hit. And that one
1-0.
way outside. Ball 1.
And I mean, the Pirates need this. I mean, they are lifeless at the plate right now.
A swing and a
Whoa.
miss. And that's strike 1.
Good pitch
1-1.
right there.
Fooled me.
Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the ball, I'm going right back in there.
Glaber Torres!
No doubt about
Dead
it.
center!
Here,
Grand slam! Thanks for coming, Pittsburgh.
For that one, his 13th home run of the season, and they boost
What
their lead.
a run
It's 12-6.
for this
The bigger
Tigers
the
team.
lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a
Doing the
statement
math
big
at home, that is indeed 12 consecutive Tigers runs.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself.
Career
You know
home
that if
run
you get a
number
knock, you're gonna drive in a
151.
couple, So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move
See
to
ya.
the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll
What
take
a
quick
frustrating
break.
first 2
You're on
innings.
the mound when we get back.
But that was all. Everything since has come up
Pirates with a
Tigers.
new arm on the mound.
We will see a right-handed pitcher,
It's gotta be a little
David
tough
Bednar,
coming
for
in
the
out of
second
pen
straight
when
night.
Guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
You'll see
Just doesn't have the
Torkelson,
same
but
intensity
Carpenter
to it,
is
but
due up
He's
next.
got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next pitch,
1-1.
not close, up high.
12 runs on 19 hits. Ooh,
Next offering is fouled back.
I felt good. Nah. 1-2.
One down, base is empty.
That's the
Inside,
ball.
it's 2-2.
Bednar really doesn't have much. Outside of maybe the curveball, it's going to move laterally on us.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Fastball
out.
down and in, no
2
matter.
away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely. Just bunched him up.
That's what I was expecting. It was the only pitch we hadn't seen.
On it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul
Here's
ball.
Carp.
And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they
Gary Carpenter. First pitch from Bednar.
Way back there.
35th home run.
He flexes his power with that swing.
Unbelievable totals being put up by Gary Carpenter. He's going to have 40 by the All-Star break. At this pace. 7-run lead.
Good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 outs.
This is going to be
Wenzel Perez.
the
Now
weirdest win of the year for Tarek Skubal.
There's the strike.
0-1.
And I can't explain it. I really can't. Because, like, Torque being at around 20 home runs, that's feasible, you know? It's just something with Kerry Carpenter. And the way that I use him, I don't get it.
And that
Went
one's
so
pulled
foul. Because you look at the rest of the team, it's all fairly realistic stats, you know? And then we're probably on pace for like damn near 80 home runs with Carp. Make it make sense.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I don't know how I'm that far out in front on 97, given what we were doing last night when I was late on like 92 all night.
And that's down and away.
When will the hell end for Pittsburgh?
Swing and a miss, and he
Really good
struck
splitter.
him out. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs.
Tigers score even more.
In this inning, the
13
long ball
runs
is
on
working.
20 hits, including a Glaber Torres grand slam.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script.
Derek's day is done.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Brennan Hannafy.
New pitcher for the Tigers.
Simply because he's who we have
If
on.
you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season.
And I mean, for
These batters
Pittsburgh,
better be ready to swing the bat.
you just can't believe what's happened to you. Matt Gage, Tyler Owens. Gonna warm up.
And a swing and a bouncer, foul of first.
Yes. The All-Star Game hats showed up today.
Ball one there. Early 2000s.
And they both fit,
Yankees,
which is
Red
never
Sox,
really a
probably the
guarantee
best
with All-Star
baseball
Game hats.
rivalry that we've seen.
Yeah, and I would say, you know, that kind of simmered
Or like the
down,
special
and
event
some
hats
other
in
ones
general.
started to rise up
I've
a
gotten a
little bit.
few over the
Great
years
state of
that
Texas, the
like
Astros and the
are
Rangers
labeled
became a really
for my
good rivalry.
size, but
Yeah,
then
no
they aren't.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
2-2.
That misses. And now it's 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff
I don't know
walk.
what any of what I
Breaking
just saw
ball in
was.
that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first, nobody out. Up next for the Pirates, Joey Bart. And a slider misses down and away.
And if he's got to throw a strike
on
here.
at first, nobody out. And that's in there at ease.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, run on first
Oh,
base,
boy.
you want to keep the ball off the ground.
Baez
And you
trying
swing
to
at
cut that
pitch, most
off.
likely you roll into
He
a double.
will. But from that far back. Whoa, they held the runners.
Runners stopped. Second and third, nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games
It's only a
or so, they've
7-run
been
lead,
fun
and
at
if
the
this
plate for
bullpen
him,
is
so that one has to
gonna be
feel
like
good.
this,
Put a pretty good
might
jolt
not be
into
great.
that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Hayes
2 runners
in
in
the box
scoring
now.
position,
No balls and a
nobody
strike.
out.
Misses
No, that
just
missed.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here.
Boy. Rocket
Base
pass,
hit,
Jahmai
runners
Jones.
in.
Green's throw home. They stop the runner at
Runner
third.
stops at third, and they're at the corners with
3
nobody
straight
out.
hits for the Pirates. It's a
Now it's the
6-run game.
shortstop, Leover Peguero.
Thanks
And
for
here
coming,
comes the
Brennan.
Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Pitching for
On the mound
Tigers,
now, Tyler Owens.
So it is the first
Major league debut.
appearance
A
of
moment
Tyler
you will
Owens.
Never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special.
Was on the big league team earlier this year. Did not see any action.
But for him, as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just
Oh,
relax
boy.
and do what you're
This
capable
changeup.
of doing.
Next one misses. 1-1.
So that pitch is useless. To Torkelson.
That
One
swing
away.
right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
The center.
In the air, center
Baez coming on.
Baez makes the grab. Runner tags from third.
Cut off. Why not?
He'll score the sac fly. 13-8 is our score.
Now a 5-run game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. 0 for 3 with 2
And
fly-outs
McCutchen.
and a strikeout. That misses. And that is.
You know, we didn't really have to talk about the umpires for a couple innings.
For where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way.
Center
but
field,
he looked a little
carrying
shocked for a second
Baez
there.
back.
Makes the catch.
Bottom of the 8th.
And that is that. They
Pirates
put 2
do
on the board with a
finally
couple of
score
hits, no errors,
again.
And 1 left. Home half of
30 combined hits in this thing.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll.
So another right-hander, Colin Holderman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed,
Sinker
keep the score right where it
that can
is.
touch triple digits.
Seems like a tough task
And then a
today with the
sweeper
way
and
this
a
lineup
cutter.
is swinging it.
Swing and a ground ball. And
Oh,
one
my
gets
Dylan
through into
Dingler.
center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch cutter didn't do a whole lot.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
Time call.
So who's handling the 9th? It doesn't really matter. We'll probably try and go with Matt Gage. But have oh god, this bullpen sucks. But have Will Vesta up and ready if need be.
First
That
offering
missed,
and it
that's the
just
ball.
misses.
1-0. Ump wants to go home, I guess. Ground
Hit on the
ball.
ground might be 2.
Green, I think, is going to beat that out. He does.
First, but he beats it.
Good sinker
Fielder's
low in the
choice.
zone right there and produced
Favorable
exactly what he was
bounce
looking
made it
for.
easy
Ball
at
on the
second
ground,
base.
Nice ground out.
Now here is Trey Sweeney.
Here's Trey.
This one in the air.
Whoa!
Figueroa
Safe to say the sweeper fooled me.
brings it in. 2 away now. Now it's Javier
Now
Baez.
Baez. 2 for 4 tonight.
And first offering is fouled off.
Sinker at 97, foul.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
What a turnaround.
1-1.
Kind of finished this off still. But what a turnaround.
On the
Grounder to
ground
third.
To first.
To the 9th we
Baez
go.
going to the play. And
Yeah,
that
sinker's
is
a tough
the end.
pitch. It's almost like the only times I really hit it hard is when we guess, when I guess wrong, you
We go
know?
to the
center
9th,
fielder,
and now the Pirates
O'Neal.
lead off man, O'Neal Cruz.
So it is O'Neal Cruz. We could go with Tyler Owens here for a little bit. I guess it doesn't really matter. But O'Neal Cruz is just going to rake against righties, in theory. Tommy Pham, not really that great against anybody. Reynolds is better, but only slightly. We're going to go with the left-hander here, and Matt Gage.
Matt Gage taking
Tigers
over on the mound.
debut.
Bringing in the lefty with the
And
left-handed
pitching for the
hitter
first
coming up
time
the
since
end. Classic bullpen move right
2023.
here, so we'll see how it works
Number
out.
78. Matt Gage.
And the first offering a
Fastball
fastball
at
for a
94
strike.
in.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2
Not really
strikes.
sure if we
It's
have his
just a
number
low
right, but we'll
percentage
deal with
of
that later.
success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Center
And that
field,
one lifted in
Javier
the air, Center
Baez.
field. Puts it away for the out.
It's the velocity and the break you just have to feel. The combination of the
Tommy
two.
Pham, the next Pirate to hit.
What a night for Tommy Pham.
Right through there for a strike.
Coming out of retirement to ruin our day. Torres caught it. 2 away.
It is 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout
Don't
after
tell
hitting the
me
line drive that finds
we're going to
the net,
have
but you
better
will
success
get high fives. You know,
to
when
finish
you
off
make
games
contact, you feel
with
like you've
Matt
done everything
Gage
right.
than
But
Will
in this
Vest
game
or
of
Tommy
baseball,
Kamer.
not everything is in your control.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. That one clips the outside corner.
Why is Matt Gage
1-1.
just dotting right now?
They're down to their final strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
1 and 2.
Not sure I've ever thrown a wild pitch on something I timed perfectly on the meter.
Is just 1 strike away. That one just misses,
that's a ball.
and it's 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
He started that swing when we let the ball go. Torkelson. He will tag the bag.
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
I really can't remember a turnaround like this.
I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an
Our
excellent
ace
job of
got
executing
touched
it
up
in a
for
way.
6
They grounded it out
runs
and came away with a nice
in the
win.
first 2
13
innings.
is your final for Chris Singleton
And then we came alive.
MLB The Show.
That is, again, a hell of a way for Skubal to earn win number 10. Bailey Falter picks up the loss. Tigers 13, Pirates 8. See you tomorrow as the Tigers go for their first sweep in almost 2 months.